Hi, everybody. Welcome to 86th.
This is the podcast where we dive deep into the restaurant industry and a little bit of our personal lives on the side.
I'm your host, Alina. I'm the server.
And I'm your co-host, Jordan, the bartender. We've seen it all, and you will too.
Welcome to the shift that you didn't clock in for.
All right, my ear's ringing. Somebody's talking about me. I actually don't like that. Okay, anyway. Obviously, this is our first episode, and if you want to know anything behind the scenes, this is the 5th time that we are filming this fucking episode.
Just this episode, just technical difficulties.
Actually, spent $2,000 on a computer to fix everything. Mm-hmm. We're here, we're back, and hopefully this episode will be airing in a week. You'll be watching it when it's airing, so...
Yeah. Hopefully you're seeing this shortly.
Fingers crossed at this
Hopefully
point.
by the time you see this, I'm not pale again.
Don't. Okay. Don't even speak it into existence.
Anyways.
So obviously this is our first episode. It's kind of like an informative episode. Why we're making a podcast, who we're making it for, what is this, who am I, who is she? Because obviously if you don't know us, even if you do know us, you might not know us on a level that you're going to know us through this podcast. Yeah. So to kick it off,
we're going to talk about what 86th is for those of you who don't know. So 86th in the service industry is going to be things in mainly the kitchen that are canceled. We're out of it. And we don't have it. We physically do not have it in the building.
Gone.
There's no more of it. So if somebody says 86 oysters and somebody goes to order the oysters, you can't sell them because we don't have them.
Yeah. So basically,
your table's gonna be waiting a while for oysters.
If you put those in,
maybe until the next day.
So pretty much, we're using a play on 86 in the restaurant industry to name the podcast. So 86 to us as a podcast is like anything that's happening in our lives that we don't want anymore.
It just doesn't serve us anymore.
We're not claiming.
Yeah.
We're leaving it. It's gone. Don't want to deal with it. Don't have the energy for it. 86 to get out of our lives.
Yes.
That's pretty much how we're using 86 as a restaurant term for our podcast.
Yes.
We thought it was cute. We thought it was fun.
Yeah.
And it definitely goes with us because you'll soon find out that the restaurant industry is a very core part of both of our lives.
Yes.
So, do you want to talk about kind of like who it's for?
Yeah. So this podcast in a whole is for, I would say our main audience is kind of people in the service industry who want to relate to our stories that we're going to tell. We're going to tell customer stories. We're going to tell behind the scenes in the kitchen stories, behind the scenes.
We have a shitload of fucking stories.
Yes, we have
so
much to talk about. But yeah, so anything behind the scenes, kind of coworker stories, our dynamic in our restaurant work. So if you want to kind of listen to us, relate to us, just so you kind of feel like, okay,
you're not alone.
I'm not alone. I'm not going crazy. This is a common experience. Also, anybody who is looking to kind of get more insight on the service industry, who maybe don't work in the service industry, but you want to see what goes on behind the scenes, why your server's in a bad mood.
Yeah. But it's also if you're thinking about getting into the service industry, this podcast is not to scare you in any way, shape, or form.
We're going to tell all the lighthearted stories and
we're
the heartwarming moments.
We're still in the service industry. There's a reason we're not leaving.
Yeah.
There's a reason that we continue to show up to work every day. So if you're thinking about getting in the service industry and you're watching us and you're like, oh my God, I'm terrified, don't let it scare you.
Yeah.
You will also find out that there's in any job bad or
pros and cons.
There you go. That's the fucking
that's the term.
That's it.
That's the term.
There's pros and cons basically to any job, and you'll see that the pros typically always outweigh the con in the service industry, but this is also just a way to get everything off of our chest. At the end of the day, we need somebody to listen to us. Yeah,
it's also just for people who, because we're going to be, like we said, we're going to be talking about our personal lives too. So if you just want to listen to two girls yap and giggle and
rant, rage bait.
Yeah,
we're here.
We're here for all your watching necessities. Yes,
we're planning to become the comfort show.
Yes.
So if you want our dreams to come true, be a part of it and follow, like, subscribe right now.
Yeah, so we'll get that out of the way. Follow us on TikTok, YouTube,
Spotify, Instagram.
Yeah, all 86 the podcast. Spotify is just 86.
I like that we just promote ourselves right in the middle.
Right away. But we'll get that out of the way.
Just for now, we'll get it out of the way. So yeah, basically the podcast is for anybody and everybody.
Anybody, yeah.
We have
two TV hair in my mouth.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I have a dog.
Yes, we have our.
She's a baby mama.
Our baby mama.
She's not actually pregnant. She got spayed, so she can't actually have kids. But we call her baby mama.
Baby mama.
I'll probably insert a picture. This is Stevie, and she's the love of my life. She's my child. But not the point. Sidetracked here. Let's get back on track. We have a very similar, I guess, purpose for making the podcast. So we kind of want to talk about like why a podcast. I feel like a lot of girls in their 20s, especially like with their friends, are always like, oh, like we should make a podcast. Like that sounds like so much fun.
Oh, me and you can rant and yap. Like, let's start a podcast.
Yeah. And I mean, to an extent, like that was me and Alina. Like we were like, we should start a podcast. It would be so funny.
We're all giggles, like, let's start a podcast.
But at the end of the day, like not that like we didn't put any thought into it, because we really did, but like it took us a week, bought mics, bought the stands, bought everything that you could possibly need. And then we had some technical difficulties, and then Jordan had to drop a whole lot more money, but it's okay. It's all for the pod. But I feel like it's a very universal experience for girls in their 20s to be like, let's start a podcast. And me and Alina just kind of ran with the idea, and that's why we're here, and that's why we're sitting here talking to you in front of you. Yeah. And we hope that you enjoy it.
Yes.
I'm going to get that out of the way as well. But the purpose, I guess, like for me and her, she's going to talk a little bit about it as well. Why this podcast specifically, especially because we're centering it around the restaurant industry.
Yeah. But like why it's important to us to like, yes, we want to talk, we want to just like giggle in front of camera and have people like listen to us, but also more importantly,
there's like a deeper
reason why we want to. So I'll let you go first.
But basically I feel like there's a lot of people out there that think the restaurant industry is kind of like not like a lazy job, but like there's not much thought put into it. Like you don't need a degree. You don't need this. You don't need that to get into the service industry. And a lot of people, it's a very misunderstood profession.
Yes.
And it is my job. I do this for a living. This like, it's not something to like be looked down on. So my main purpose is to like basically like spread awareness, spread knowledge, like educate on like what my daily life looks like what it looks like to work a double, and then
what millions of people in America
go through. Like it's a very
their daily lives,
time consuming, socially exhausting job. And I have like family members that still are like, well, you're just a bartender. Like, thank you. Thank you for pointing out the obvious, like Captain Obvious, you shithead.
And it's like, and it's also like you also have another job, but the fact that you get categorized in
as just a bartender. It's like you don't need to make me feel less.
Yeah.
Because I do put in, I don't know, I probably put in like 60 hours a week at our restaurant. Like my hours are insane. So I personally, it's just like spreading awareness, spreading knowledge, information, educating. Like this is a very difficult job socially. Mentally, like it doesn't take a lot of knowledge.
You really don't have to like have like
math
school, school book smarts. You do not
you really need to have awareness and common sense. My old general manager, when he first hired me as a server, he said, I look for two things. You need to have common sense and you need to have awareness to do this job. And that's pretty much it. Like you don't need to know the Pythagorean theorem. Okay. Like it's not that deep, but the social part of it and like a social battery and having to get up every day and be like, I need to put a smile on my face right now. And I could be going through the shittiest moment of my life and I still have to smile and I still have to serve you. That's pretty much my thing. It goes hand in hand with why Alina wants to.
Hand in hand with Jordan's. Again, like on the same wave. kind of ending the stigma behind serving, where it's like you said, like I'm just a bartender, I'm just a server. It's like you're not just anything. It's not a lazy job. It's hard work, and just like kind of for myself, like being not like looked down upon, but like being like not being belittled because of my job, because you're so many more things than what you do. And like I keep reiterating that we're going to talk about our personal lives, but like it is like a balancing act of like the job, personal life, and we'll talk about all of that, but just like kind of getting our experiences out in the world, knowing that this isn't just
like, you're not, when somebody says like you are just blank, it's basically not a tactic, but it's like almost a manipulation.
Yeah.
Like,
where it's like your job doesn't matter.
Yeah. Like what you do.
And like at the end of the day, what you do is who you are. When you're describing, when you're meeting somebody, 9 times out of 10, the first question they will ask you after you say your name is, what do you do? What are you doing now? And it's like, oh, I'm a server. But like you catch yourself being like, oh, I'm just a server. Oh, I'm just a bar. Like, oh, I'm just bartending right now. Oh, I'm just serving right now. It's like, no, this is my life. Like I spend 40 plus hours a week at the restaurant. And so you're not just anything.
There is this, I'm going to say, negative stigma around it. It's almost like an embarrassment that you feel because you work in the restaurant industry, but you're also learning life skills. The service industry as a whole is huge. Like we're in the restaurant part of the service industry, but there's also like nurses. That's a service industry. You are providing a service. Like, we're in the same category. I mean, I'm not saving lives, but my chicken parm that I bring you and you order through me, like, it might be saving your mood for the rest of the day. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not trying to like belittle nurses or anything, but like at the end of the day, we're all in the service industry. Yeah. So it's like, why is my job and my profession looked down upon when I'm providing a service? I mean, that was like a very long rant.
We may have to cut some.
Very long rant as to why we're making a podcast, but at the end of the day, it's to end the negative stigma that us ourselves have, but we also know like the rest of the world has it. Yeah. And it's just to like spread awareness, spread knowledge, educate just on the service industry as a whole. Yeah. But I think like, because we keep circling back to the idea of like, well, you don't really know us, like, and know anything about us.
What goes on.
But like, we'll talk about our personal lives soon. I think it's probably a good time that like we introduce kind of what we were, where we are, who we are, came from. Yeah. Like, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So again, I'm Alina. I'm 24 years old.
She wishes she was 21. And stays 21.
Oh my gosh, I have a story for you. Oh God. Off cam.
Off the cam.
But so yes, I am 24 years old. I graduated high school in 2019. After that, I went to community college for about 2 years. I switched my major about 4 times. Just because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Very common experience when you're 18, 19, you don't know what you want to do. And then once I switched my major, the job I was working for asked me to be the office manager it was a physical therapy business. So they asked me to be the office manager for that.
She's a 9-to-5 girl.
I was a 9-to-5, 7-to-3. I have my little corporate experience.
I don't have any
I had my corporate moment.
I don't have any corporate experience. So if you have any questions about corporate America, not me.
It wasn't even that corporate, but like it was a traditional like office job.
Corporate is crazy.
But so was doing that for about like 3 years. At the kind of tail end of that, I started going to esthetician school and graduated from that. Got my license, so I'm a licensed esthetician. Yes, if you ever need any waxes or facials, please hit me up. I'll do it on the side for you.
She won't collect payment.
Yeah, I'll do anything for a check. So I did that. So then I graduated from that, quit my office manager job because again, it just wasn't serving me. Was really tired of like the day to day. And then I was living in Westchester at the time, so I got a esthetician job in Westchester. So I was living in Westchester, but my friends went to Westchester College or university. Yeah. So when they all graduated and moved home is when backtrack a little bit. I wasn't making that much money on my esthetician job.
Yeah.
So when they all moved home, I moved home with them. So at that point, it would have been like a 45-minute commute to a job I'm
not making no money at. Yeah.
And then literally the day I moved home, our manager texted me and was like, hey, we're opening our restaurant on like Tuesday or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Like, if you're interested, I quit my esthetician job and texted my manager back, I'll be there. So I was one of the first people. Like, I was there before opening at our restaurant that we work at together now. But again, I've been in the service industry since I was about 16 years old. I was a barista at a coffee shop.
Can't imagine Alina being a barista. I mean, like, no. You give like very chirpy vibes, but you're not a morning person.
I'm not a morning person. I'm chirpy past 10 a.m.
Sometimes it's like 11.
Yeah, but I was like young and I wasn't going out, so like I was able to wake up.
Yeah.
We have worked in like multiple restaurants, but like in all of that experience, I've worked since I was 16 in different restaurants. And
she has job ADHD, if you can't tell.
Yes, I do. I can't stay in the same place in a long time, and I'm very proud of myself that I've been here for this long.
Yeah. She's been at this restaurant for a little over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually very proud of her.
Thank you.
So that was a little bit about Alina. Obviously, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So I'm Jordan. I'm 23. I graduated high school in 2020. I was the class of COVID.
Yeah.
Alina always jokes and says that I'm the perfect child on paper because as you just heard her, she kind of struggled trying to figure out what she wanted to do. But I graduated high school. I was like one of the top people in my class. I took all AP classes, passed every single AP exam that I ever took. And I, applied to like any university that I ever had an interest in, I applied to, and I got into every single one of them. I ended up choosing a university that's about 45 minutes away from my house. And I was a double major, graduated in 3 years, and I graduated top 2% of my class. Graduated top 2% of my class, and I was a criminal justice and political science major. So my ultimate goal in life when I was 18 was to go to law school and become a lawyer. Again, that's also a part of the service industry. Not the point though. Let me not get sidetracked right now. But when I was in college, I was working a full-time job at a local pizza shop in my hometown. And I started as a delivery driver, delivering pizzas.
I love that little fun fact about Jordan.
So like I had the hat, the fucking poncho, the fucking shirt that literally said I was a walking billboard for this. Yeah, when I
picture Jordan, I think of her in like the hat, the collared shirt. It wasn't a collared shirt. I've seen pictures, but the collared shirt and like her like a little like Mini Cooper like stacked up in the back. She doesn't drive a Mini Cooper.
I don't, but we did have like a Fiat 500.
That's what I'm thinking of.
And it was like the car was like literally decked out in the logo.
Yes,
like,
that's what I'm picturing, like a little, those like little mini Domino's trucks that are like about like 2 feet long. That's what I'm picturing you in. But
it was literally a smart car.
Yeah, but
it's like literally what it was.
Like it just like stacked like pizzas are like flying out of like from the back seat.
Like basically like the SpongeBob episode where he's trying to deliver the pizza in the wind.
Yes.
Yeah, that was me. So I started out as a pizza delivery driver, and I was at that job until I had graduated college. So I was there for like 3.5 years. And I worked my way up into like taking phone calls inside and doing inventory. I was basically like a general manager for them. But it was like maybe like 8 months after I graduated college, I actually got fired from that position. That is a story in and of itself.
We'll tell it at a later time.
Yeah, that's actually an insane story. And I hope I don't get like sued for talking about it, because like they're kind of psychotic, but they might sue me for even saying that. So we'll tread lightly. We'll tread lightly, and we'll keep you updated with that one.
So we're going to keep it light and fun for today.
So I got fired from that position, and then I was like, well, shit. Like I was living on my own at that time, fully had rent to pay. Like, what the hell am I going to do? So I interviewed at a couple of restaurants in like my hometown, and I finally like landed on a job, and I was a server. And that's when I like first really started like in a restaurant that had a bar. You take tables, like shit like that. I was there for about 8 months. They trained me as a bartender. I became a bartender. And then January of this past year, I met her manager for the first time. And he needed a bartender, and the rest is history. And I started at our restaurant in January, and I've loved it ever since.
Yeah.
So I, on the other hand, don't have job ADHD. She does.
I think, all right, I know I like say like job ADHD, but I think it's like I leave places that aren't serving me.
Yeah.
Because like I worked at my office manager job for like 3.5, like as an office manager for 3 years. Before that, I worked at the same company for like a year or two.
See, like you have, I don't want to say like the balls to do that. Like I know if something's draining me, I'm still going to stay because I don't want to hurt somebody else.
Yeah.
That's
But I think we won't rant about this, but in my mind, like I felt very undervalued, underappreciated at those jobs that I like left like right away.
Oh, that's good for you.
So
I don't have that like in me.
So it's like in my mind, I'm not letting anybody down because they don't care if I'm there.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
They'll replace me in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
They don't care if I'm there or not.
Yeah. I'm going to get back on track here.
Yeah, we're going to...
Through my time at my previous restaurant and this restaurant, I got my real estate license, and I am a fully licensed realtor. I sell houses. I help buyers buy their dream home, help investors. I do have to give a shout out to the JMC sales team. I love them. They're like a group of ladies. I talk about them all the time.
I feel like I'm like there. I feel like I know all of them. My best friend's mom also works there. So like I feel like I'm there.
Like they're the most empowering group of women I have ever seen in my entire life. Like I literally, I will spend 40 minutes on a Monday morning, like in our like weekly meeting. And I will think that like I have my entire life like figured out by just listening to these women talk. And in reality, I have literally absolutely nothing fucking figured out. I am a bartender and a realtor, and I don't sleep. Okay?
But that's what we're here to talk to you guys about.
That's what we're here to talk to you about. But I did just have to give them a shout out.
We'll get our lives figured out through you guys.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Can you help us?
Help us. Help us.
Mom, we're talking.
I know. Like, we're here to help you, but you help us in return.
Not to get sidetracked, obviously, but we do, and you will see that throughout the podcast, is that me and Alina don't know when to cut it. So, but I guess that's pretty much like the bulk of what we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
But we do have something that's going to be a reoccurring theme each week, and it's our 86th weekly segment.
Yes.
So it's basically like anything that's going to relate to the topic that we're talking about. It could be a customer story, it could be a personal life story, it could be pop culture, anything like that we're cutting out of our life. Like basically 86ing.
Yes, we are 80. It's our 86. It's our 86th of the week.
Yes. And so since it's our first episode, we thought that it would be funny to like share just a couple customer stories and kind of tell you like what we're 86ing for the week.
So this week we are, I guess, kind of for our first episode, be kind to us. So our 86th is going to be saying things to strangers, like saying just inappropriate things to strangers that we don't know how you feel comfortable saying this to anybody, let alone a complete stranger.
So me and Alina are big proponents of like, don't tell somebody to fix something, or don't point out something of somebody that they can't fix in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So me and Alina are never going to, like, we're not mean girls. I mean, Alina might say different about me, which you'll come to find out. I'm not mean. I'm just not friendly or approachable. But,
or nice.
I'm very kind.
Yes, we always say Jordan is not nice, but she's very kind.
That's like a weird personality, I feel like. Not a lot of people can relate to that.
I don't know. I think that is a very common thing.
Really?
Like being, I feel like
most people are nice and kind.
Most people who aren't nice, I would never get to know enough
to be kind.
To know if you're kind.
Yeah.
We are in an odd situation where like I was forced to get to know you better. So if we'll talk about our first impressions later, but if based on first impression, I would never give you the time of day to find out if you were kind.
Right.
So I feel like that's the way with most people.
But I'm also like not like super approachable.
Yeah. But I was forced to approach you.
Yeah. Thank God. Anyway.
Thank God. Here we are. Hello.
So basically, we both have customer stories where like we have had customers say like inappropriate things to us, and they don't know us at all, and
they don't see an issue with it.
It's like I would never say. I just wouldn't say it.
Yeah.
So I can tell mine first.
You go first.
So this was at my previous.
What? I said Little Miss Lisp.
Shut up. Shut up. You bitch. You bitch. But this was at my previous restaurant, and I was bartending, and at my old restaurant, like nobody helped anybody. So like I had a full section of tables, my entire bar was full. I'm doing service bar. It's literally just me. And I'm doing like a decent job. Like I'm talking to my bar customers, like having conversations, but like I'm clearly busy. And my one customer that was sitting there, he was like, I really like your speech impediment. It's super cute. I'm fully busy right now. Like I have so much going on. I stopped dead in my fucking tracks. Yeah. Dead in my tracks.
Everyone can wait for their fucking drinks.
I'm 22 at the time, so I was like, my what?
Excuse me?
I'm stuttering, like profusely sweating at this point, face is beet red. I'm like, what are you talking about? I have gone 22 years of my life not knowing, never knowing, nobody's ever told me that I have a fucking speech impediment. My
criminal jail
jaw hits the floor. I'm embarrassed, running down to like my assistant manager at the time. I'm like, what the fuck do I do? She's laughing. Like she's like, well, you do say your S is funny. Mind you, 22 years old. Never in my life has anybody ever said that I say my S is funny, that I talk funny. Nothing about a goddamn fucking speech impediment. Now, all I can think about is every single time I have ever given a speech. I'm telling you, in high school, I have given a speech. I gave a speech at my baccalaureate ceremony. Like, everything was replaying in my head.
Diabolical insult.
What the fuck are you talking about? A fucking speech impediment. I never, ever had an insecurity about the way that I talk. And now it is something that I think about probably 4 times out of a day, in a day. I think about it and I'm like, fuck, I caught it.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's not noticeable at all, but like I do get tripped up on my S's sometimes, just if I talk fast.
Yeah.
And so I get tripped up when I say S's, and there's a lot of them in a sentence. Yeah. So that's when I do catch it. But it was the most diabolical thing that anybody has ever said to me.
And it's like insecurity unlocked.
Yeah.
Like to a T.
Because I'm like literally replaying my entire life. Like I'm like, okay,
every important moment that I've ever had is now like
being
tarnished.
Replayed. But I'm also like, okay, like I have childhood trauma. Like, was I in speech classes? I'm texting my mom, like
trying to dig up the dirt on
my own life because maybe like I blocked it out.
Yeah.
My mom was like, no. You don't talk. You don't have a speech impediment. I'm like, I get home from that shift. I shit you not, and I recorded myself talking.
You're like, I just gotta double check something real quick. I just gotta make sure I'm not crazy.
It was like a week of me, like literally, like being like, oh my god,
Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
Like Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Like it's minimal, but it's there.
I don't hear it,
but
I hear you have like a little twang to you, but like I don't hear an S.
Oh my god, it was like gut wrenching.
Yeah,
and it's
like
not
life changing. Honestly,
it's like it's not even that bad. I've had people say much worse things to me behind the bar, but like that one
but that's what we're saying is to have a customer unlock an insecurity for you is crazy.
It's criminal.
It's crazy. Like who? And like, yes, like they were trying, like they said like, oh, it's cute. Like they were trying to be like
a backhanded compliment.
And I do just want to get this out here. I do have a speech impediment that I am aware of. So I'm not like shitting on anybody with a speech impediment.
No, me either.
Yes.
Not at all.
But like, it is just like, if it was meant to be a compliment, I'd rather you not.
Or just be like, I really like your voice.
Or like I like your, I mean, I was told I like your accent. Where are you from?
And Alina runs to me at the bar.
I ran to Jordan and I was like, are they making fun of my speech impediment? Because what the fuck? What kind of accent do I have? I'm from the suburbs of Montgomery County. What do you mean my accent?
I get that all the time. I get that all the time too, where people think that I'm from Delco.
Yeah.
I'm from Chester County, and
people think I'm from fucking Jersey. I'm like,
you do. She has like a weird.
There's weird things that I say.
She enunciates different vowels of certain words.
I like go low when you might have to like just keep it even.
Like she says chocolate funny.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Like chocolate.
Yeah.
When I think I just need to keep
chocolate.
It chocolate. But no, I like the way I say it. Sorry.
Yeah, so like she enunciates different parts of different words. I've gotten that I have a Delco accent. I'm from Chester County. Let me get that straight here. Yeah. Born and raised in Chester County. But I enunciate different consonants.
Yes.
Like talk.
You have very like crisp
endings.
Consonants.
Yeah, so I think anytime that like you're from an area and you talk or just enunciate different like things differently,
people think
you automatically think like you're from somewhere.
Yeah.
And no, this is just how I talk. But yeah, fully thought for my first 22 years of my life that I talk to normal. Yes, I have a speech impediment and I think about it 4 times a day.
Yeah.
And
new insecurity unlocked.
Yeah. That one hurts.
Yeah.
that one hurts. Because I talk all the time. I talk to people every single day of my life.
This is our new hobby is talking.
So if you hear it, please don't comment because you might actually make me cry. Yeah. Or I might just clap back at you and you don't want that.
And then nobody wants that.
That would really be a lawsuit.
Trying to do peace and love here. We don't want to. What is it like? Oh, poke the bear.
Yeah, I was gonna say wake the bear. That wasn't right. Poke the bear. Don't poke me. I am the bear. I might be younger than her, but I am the bear.
Oh, she is Mama Bear. We have baby mama, Mama Bear, and
baby.
I am the oldest one out of the 3 of us, and I am baby.
Don't fuck with baby.
Yes, don't fuck with baby.
Don't put baby in a corner either.
No.
Mama Bear's coming. Okay.
All right. Do you want to talk about? Speaking of poking the bear, and I will say it is very hard to poke this bear, pointing to me for those who are just listening. It is very hard to make me angry. I'm very sensitive, but I have very thick skin. You can my sense of humor is I can take jokes. I can take it. But from a random stranger, sometimes I get a little bit enraged. So I'll just set the scene for you guys. I have a 6-top come in. It's 9:30 on like a Friday or Saturday night, so our kitchen closes at 10. So they come sit down at 9:30, whatever. I give them my spiel just to let you guys know, like our kitchen does close in 30 minutes. If you guys don't mind, like while I grab those drinks, just taking a moment with the food menu, whatever. I get their food in, they enjoy their meal. We're like poking fun at it, like not poking fun, but they're saying like little like sly comments to me. I'm kind of dishing it back. Whatever. It's all banter at this point. But they are a little odd. I will say that. I genuinely think they were on drugs. But
like some type of shrooms. Acid maybe.
Some kind of psychedelic.
Yeah.
And they also just looked like they fit that vibe. And I don't know if I mentioned, but they were a
bunch of hippies, bro.
Yeah. But they were a little bit older. So they were like probably like I would say late 50s to mid 60s.
Early 60s, yeah.
Yeah. So I bring their entrees come out, everyone's good. I bring over dessert menu. Would you guys like to take a look at these? They take some time. One of the gentlemen at the end of the table says to me, so you guys don't have any candy here? Again, just kind of that banter back and forth, like that's whatever. But it was around Valentine's Day, so we did have a little bowl of chocolates. And we just talked about it, so I know. That's what I'm thinking. We have a little bowl of chocolates at the front of the desk. So I go, matter of fact, we do.
Like being so nice.
You're
like,
yes. Yes. I feel like I'm providing a full service where you ask for something that we don't usually have. Tonight we have it.
I can give it to you.
I can give it to you. I'm so happy. We actually have free candy at the front of the desk. And I, to be light and funny, I go, I guess light's not the right word to say in this situation. But I go, yes. Matter of fact, we do have them. Like, we have like free candy at the front of the desk. If that's what you want for dessert, we've got it for free. And then I finish with a bit like, don't worry, like I eat it all the time. He looks me dead in my eyes and goes, yeah, I can tell. The three men, like it's like three couples. The three men kikiing, laughing, like haha. I literally stopped dead in my tracks. I go, I'll be right back with your check. I don't even know if I let them order desserts.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I was like, I'll be right back with your checks. Dropped them off, and I was like, fuck you, bro. Like, I'm a girl in my early 20s. Why do you think it's socially, like, you called me fat? Let's get that out of the way.
He backhandedly called her,
like, without saying it verbatim. You called me fat. Yeah, I eat the candies all the time. Yeah, I can tell. They all start cracking up. It's like, no, like, that's mean and malicious, and
I didn't like you.
I don't like you. Like, what's the point? You are a stranger. You are never going to see me again. Like what?
That story still to this day, because I was working there. Like, when that all happened, I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, no. You don't say, like, you just don't comment.
There's certain things you just don't say to strangers, and there's certain things you don't talk about to, even if you know them, even if it is your niece who is 20 years old, your daughter who is 20 years old, you do not say that to them.
No,
especially let alone a stranger.
In your 20s, like, your body's always changing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm going to say it, Alina has never, ever been fat. I've never looked at Alina and been like, oh, she's looking super full today. Like, I would have the personality to tell her that, but, like, I've never.
Yeah.
No. Like, just no. So, for him, as a complete stranger, to genuinely think that was, like, appropriate.
It's the end of the night. It's the end of the shift. It's the end of the weekend. And now for the next, that was in February. It's July. I'm still thinking about it. So it's like, what? Like, just, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at the end of the day.
Yeah. Like, like I said at the beginning, very big proponents on do not comment on somebody's appearance or something of somebody else that they can't fix in 5 minutes. That, honestly, like, it makes your life, because, like, you're not stressed out about it. Like, if, like, they can't fix it in 5 minutes, like, why should you let it bother you? Why should you say something about it?
I've had tables being like, oh, you have, like, a little, like, mascara, like, women at a table. And especially, it's a lot different coming from women, too.
Very true.
Like, if you're a man, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, actually. Like, go in a corner.
But, like, she's like, your mascara, like, just, like, you have a little mascara. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, because this is the beginning of my shift, and I would have looked like...
Or, like, you have something in your teeth.
Yeah.
Or your hair. Like, you have, like, it's sticking up.
Flyaway.
Like, thank you so much. Like, I can fix that in less than 5 minutes. I can make that work. That's not going to make me butthurt about anything. No. But, like, I've gotten comments like, I'm a natural redhead. Oh, like, looks like you need a beach day.
Thank you so much. Oh, you should put sunscreen on.
Oh.
Like, oh, I'm sure you need sunscreen at the beach.
Oh, I'm sure you do. You use SPF, like, 100. Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much that you are now commenting on how pale I am in the dead of summer, let alone you don't know, because I dye my hair blonde. I'm a natural redhead. Even if I sat in the fucking sun, I would just be red.
Yeah.
So I'm saving myself the chances of skin cancer, but thank you so much for shedding light on my insecurity that I'm pale compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Like, go die in a corner.
Literally, like, go back to the miserable hole that you came from.
Yeah.
Crawl back in there and maybe stay in there and reflect.
Yeah. Like, maybe look at yourself and look at all the insecurities that you have. You fuck. Because you ain't cute looking at me telling me what the fuck I gotta fix.
Yeah.
Anywho,
so again, that's just our last segment that we will just be ranting about drama / things that we hear, things that we see, things that are 86th in our lives.
And I think that was like a perfect way, honestly, to like wrap up our first episode. That is it for our very first episode.
Yeah, thank you everybody so much for tuning in, watching. If you're watching, listening, it might just be our moms and our manager, but
we love the support either way.
So be it. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Tune in next week. We have
a few.
What is... episode 2 is about friendships and maintaining friendships while in the service industry. So that one is going to be just a little bit deeper.
A little bit more interesting. A little bit. This episode, again, was just kind of a get to know who we are, what this podcast is going to tell you. And
always stay up to date with us. Again, like we said earlier, like follow us on our socials, 86 the podcast on everything except for Spotify. It's just 86. And if you loved it, tip your servers. Okay.
And if you didn't, you're already 86 to us.